Hello travellers, I'm Peter Van Mill. I'm the designer of the Flatout products especially designed for the caravan industry. We promote around the countryside with our trusted Swagman motorhome, as many of you have seen us. Our product is widely distributed around the country in the stores, and please let me run you through the product range to explain how they all work. What I've got here, for instance, is a typical caravan package. It consists of a 12-metre drink water hose, a 7-metre sullage hose, and a reel for your own power lead. Now, I'll show you how easy it is to operate our product. 12-metre, this is basically a fire hose. It's food grade, it's made from polyester, so you do not have to dry or clean the product. We've crimped brass fittings purposely to suit our Australian travel. We've got a 3/4 fitting and a 1-inch converter, as I will show you on the tap. Now basically what we do is we take the product out of the reel first. If you spread it out a little bit, so it makes it easier when you put water on it, you don't actually end up with a big bundle of kinked hose. So something like this is good enough. What we have is two different tap sizes, the 1-inch and the 3/4, that's Australia. New South Wales and parts of the ACT, you will need to use this converter. Very simple, screws onto the tap. It's got a rubber washer in there, so there's no need for Teflon tape. Also, our 3/4 has got a washer in there as well that will close off onto our fitting. Beautiful. Now this is a high pressure fitting and connection and high pressure hose. You cannot do better than that. We've got all Australian taps covered this way. If you want to make it easy for yourself, and because often we're on top of the tap virtually, just put a nozzle on your hose. So it makes it easier to operate. So we close the nozzle off and we fill up the hose with water, and it's this simple. When you fill it up, you actually have a workable product. Now, there's your flat hose turned into a very workable hose. This is typical. Often people say, oh yeah, but the hose kink. Yes, it does, but it's actually irrelevant because you'll see how easy it is to operate. Just throw it out. Say we're 2 metres away from the tap, and basically say the connection of the van is here. We coil it up. Very simple. Even in cold weather, this is totally unaffected by cold weather. And this is how easy and quick it is to coil up your hose. So we now close the tap. We can now put it onto the van, up, put the pressure on and shove the coil of hose underneath the van. Out of the way, easy, and the water remains cool as well. It's that simple. Now when we pack up our hose, we just lay it out, the full length of the hose, and you'll find as soon as I pick it up, the water runs out freely. On a cold day, this is a dream come true. I'll take it out for a 12-metre walk. Simple. As you'll see, the water started running out straight off. Gravity does that for you. As long as the hose is laid out the full length, it has no hesitation of doing that. At this stage, the hose doesn't require drying when it's wet. Into the reel, it will not go mildew, and I'll just turn around so you can see how it operates. Now, how simple is that? And that's how quick it is in real life, even at 0 degrees. As you'll see, gravity does the job for you. So that's our 12-metre drink water hose. We have an 18-metre as well. Larger vehicles, I promote 18-metre. The general caravan, this is the most popular one. So a full 3-year warranty on all of our products as well. So there's your 12-metre drink water hose with all the brass fittings. This is a typical fitting that you'll find in fifth-wheelers and motorhomes. It's an American fitting, and we basically have a converter in brass for that. Also an elbow, so you don't want to have the hose sticking out to the side. If kids run past, you'll break your fitting. So it's very simple. We supply those fittings at Flatout International, and we screw that on. We now have the hose neatly hanging to the bottom. simply connect that and there's a professional fitting to your motorhome as well. On top of that, we've designed our flat sullage hose. This is the 7 metre, but if I can run you through the 9 metre, which is 32 mil, that by the way is 1 inch, 25. Very simple. Again, this is a vinyl, or actually the other one is a fire hose made from polyester. This is a vinyl which is extruded. As you can see, it remains nice and flexible. And basically we've got it plugged off so we have no seepage or smell from the product. Okay, today we're travelling through and you'll find often you don't need the 9 metre. So what I've done already for you is cut it into 2 different lengths. As you see, the remainder on the reel stays in there and we've got the short bit coming out first. You'll see it makes sense because you don't want to lay out a 9 metre flat hose if you can help it. Yes, kinking can be an issue with this one, so that's why we cut it into 2 different lengths. Now what we've done is we come to a drainage point and instead of bending the hose and kinking it, we basically have supplied you with an elbow. So that goes on where the drain is. We cut off a little bit of the hose itself, put that on there, and look at that. That can hang into the drain nicely, which it will, onto your van. And we basically require a 25 mil barb fitting. Very simple, no screwing or crimping at all. Now, if you need the full 9 metre, we supply a joiner that simply join the 2 hoses together. How easy is that? When we store it away, we overlap this short bit with what's on the reel, and basically you'll find an overlap of say 300 mil. You slip the hose into the reel so you can see it inside here, and you'll find the 2 of them will wind up nicely like so. It empties out by gravity. It's basically the same as our drink water hose. We can now plug it off. Now how simple is that? And this hose will guarantee last because it remains flexible, and I've seen them being driven over and it doesn't seem to harm them one bit. There you go, another Australian made product that's designed to last. Then we go into the power lead reel. It's an empty reel that we can supply you for your own power lead. Very simple. I've got 20 metre on this reel. Our larger reel actually can take up to 45 metre, and it's this simple. Look at that. So setting up and packing up of your van is become a dream. There's your 20 metre power lead, and I've been known to demonstrate this with frost on the lead as well, and I'll guarantee you, I've designed those products to work, not just to look good. Put your power lead in and simply wind her up. You'll find that lead will remain like brand new. How is that for an Australian product? Not only that, but it's made to last. I'll bet you most of you have that tool for a lifetime. This is my wife Lainey Van Mills. She will demonstrate how easy it is to wind up a 20 metre power lead. As you'll see, there's never a hesitation for the lead to go on perfect. Many of you girls store away the leads and the hoses, so this is just to show how easy it is. There you go. So here you are, all those products we've designed in the late 90s for the motorhome and caravan industry, and that's how long we've been on the market. Many of you have seen our product on the shelf, have seen them used in caravan parks. There is thousands of people using our product daily. Ask anybody who's got our product and you'll find that the Flatout range really work. It also is made in Australia. It comes with a full 3-year warranty. Anybody who has any issues or any queries, please call us. We have a full-time lady employed that looks after your orders and any concerns that might happen. You'll find it is a pleasure dealing with this product. It works hot and cold. It is designed to last as well. Thank you very much.